Hey guys, this is an amazing video with my brother Sarthak Bhai, who is an amazing entrepreneur. Okay, we would like to hear Sarthak Bhai about you, and today we'll have a very unfiltered conversation regarding AI, tech, e-com, and everything. So Sarthak Bhai, tell something about
Sure.
yourself.
Hi, Arpit. First of all, thanks for having me here. It's great
And
talking to you
before,
as always.
sorry to
Yeah, yeah.
interrupt. यू आर स्टार्टिंग एंड लेट मी टेल यू एवरीवन कि हम ये सुबह के 4:30 बजे कर रहे हैं।
Yeah.
सुबह 4:30 बजे ये किया जा रहा है मॉर्निंग कन्वर्सेशन।
We are both early morning people.
अर्ली मॉर्निंग।
Best time.
या
Yeah. Brahma Muhurat.
ब्रह्म मुहूर्त, बेस्ट मुहूर्त।
Yeah. Right. Okay. And in this auspicious time, we are going to talk about sales because that's the bread and butter. That's the livelihood of all business.
यस।
That's what makes the money come in. So let's go. Okay. So especially we are going to talk about the
आप
prevalence of
थोड़ा अपने
AI.
बारे में बताओ, अपने बारे में लाइक आप।
Yeah, sure. So first of all, I've been in marketing and sales for the last 10 years. I've had agency right now also. I'm running an agency. We help businesses with overall consulting, branding, marketing, technology solutions, consult them on what software they should be implementing, how to manage their operations better,
हम्म।
helping them with performance marketing, creating funnels, obviously collaborating with people like you who are coaches as well, and then keep learning from people like you as well from time to time because it's all about collaboration at the end of the day. And we always keep a lookout for what's coming around, what's new in the industry. And right now, AI is coming up. So that's one thing we are going to talk about now.
क्रेजी।
Right.
एंड मैं एक चीज बताना चाहूंगा जो लोग ये वीडियो देख रहे हैं, दोज ऑल आर वाचिंग दिस वीडियो, आई वुड लाइक टू टेल कि पीपल आर like starting to create a business, and today I'm talking to a person who has created a business and sold his business in 8 figures, and
Right.
at a very early age. Like, I think it's about like in early 20s, I guess, right? You have done that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Like,
still in my 20s, late 20s now.
and now he's in late 20s, and I think single as well.
Yeah. Not sold would be the right word. Exited would be the right word. Previous business.
Yeah,
And
he's
eight
like,
figures specifically in saying INR, not dollars. That needs to be
still
clarified as
that's a
well
big number,
because
man. It's still that is a big
yeah,
number.
it's experience. It's a part of experience. Yeah.
Can you tell like your biggest learning in that business which you have built that time and you exited?
Partnership, collaboration, and learning would be stress management. Part of the reason I exited because of stress only, because sometimes it gets to you. So it was not something like I would not beat my chest around it, just saying that okay, I was so good and I was into money and all that. The
Hmm.
reason of exiting was also the stress got to me, and it was time for me to step out. So it was more like that. And the learning around that was sometimes you're building a business, but you're not really building a value around it. So what you need to do exactly is that you need to build value around it. How you build that, especially when you are in a service business, you need to have such high value clients as well so that you can sell those contracts. Because when an outsider is buying into your company or
Hmm.
they are taking your share, they're looking into what exactly is there in that business. So if you don't have high quality clients with long-term contracts, and nobody is interested in buying anything because there is nothing around it. If you are a solopreneur, if you are on the treadmill constantly, if you are the driver of the business, then obviously nobody is going to buy into it. So people are interested, okay, if this person leaves the business, what is left for us? What
Hmm.
are we actually buying into? Right? So it could be talent. How many people do you have? What experience do they hold? Do they have a hierarchy in the organization or not? And then what kind of clients are we serving? So the quality of clients comes into play. Are these like very startup companies? Are these mid-level enterprise, and are these Fortune 500 companies? What kind of clients are you serving? And then what is the duration of the contract with them? So if I am selling my company, I am exiting my company, then what is the duration of the contract left with the existing client? What are the retainers? What do they look like? That's where the
Hmm.
real value lies. Because if you are selling a company for let's say 1 crore or whatever you're selling around, but the contract value is way less than that. So let's say the contract value is only 30 to 40 lakhs of retainer that you have, and that is
Hmm.
only for 1 year.
Hmm.
then it's not worth anything basically. Because after 1 year, what happens if all of the client goes away? So you have to give that kind of value as well. But how the other person is going to make money if they are buying into your business or whatever, right? So these are some lessons, and obviously the biggest takeaway was stress management, because after leaving, actually the learning begins, not while you
That's
are
a
selling or
very big
before
line.
that.
After leaving, the learning begins.
Right? Because hindsight is always 2020. Like my vision is definitely not 6 out of 6, but hindsight is always 2020. So you actually get to learn that, okay, these were the things that I should have done better. So for me, it was stress management, obviously, how to manage stress better so that I can move on to the next
I
phase,
can
which I
see,
want to.
man, like in the current scenario, people don't know that they are in stress as well. Like we
Yeah, right.
entrepreneurs keep on hustling 24 into 7 and just behind the good high ticket clients, good ROI, good team, but we forgot to manage our own stress. So, like,
So,
how did you deal with that stress part?
so like I said, I am practicing some things now which help me deal with the stress better. But back then, I was not doing anything like that. So it was just pure burnout, pure hustle. Just keep grinding, move from one project to another. Just ignore your signals, whatever the body is throwing at you. Just ignore everything and keep pushing forward. Right? You think that it's all part of the grind, but then you start losing hair. And you
Right.
realize, no, 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 something is wrong, man. And then you start losing your sleep, and then you start slowly losing your relationships, and then you start losing your money as well, because
Hmm.
after all, everything affects everything. So then you realize, okay, you're making some not so great decisions. So I think you need to step back and you need to really get your daily routine optimized. So optimizing the daily routine is definitely part of the game. So that's where it starts. And
Like
even in, yeah,
optimizing the daily routine is like a thing which everyone speaks about.
yeah,
Like I would like to share one of my incidents where I got to realize that, oh, I am getting into stress in the business because
yeah, yeah,
we don't know ki when we are in stress.
exactly, exactly.
Generally, we think that when there is no money, then only stress comes. But if we don't have a good money management, then also stress comes.
Yeah. So stepping back is a huge part of it. Very
Yes.
frequently you have to step back. So you have to backtrack it like this, that there needs to be not only daily routine, there needs to be weekly routine, and then needs to be monthly routine, and then quarterly routine, and then annual routine. So these are all your backstops sort of. So when you are diverting, you can check yourself. So in the weekend, you need to, let's say, one thing I do is that I have a review RPA meeting, sort of review, preview, action. So I can
Oh.
review what was done last week, preview whatever is coming the next week, and then action steps for the next week. So RPA I call it. So that's the weekly thing. And then comes the monthly thing. Month end, I said, okay, these were our actual budgets. How much did we actually end up spending,
Mhm.
excluding the payroll, whatever are we paying to the vendors and contracts, freelancers, the kind of cash flow we are expecting for the next month, what new projects are in pipeline. So that helps us keep in check of the cash flow, because you will only get stressed out when there's not enough cash in the bank. Once you have when your stomach is full, you are not getting stressed out at all.
Well,
So
in
so
my
you have
case,
to keep,
let me tell you, like, this is 99% true. Like, when your stomach
hmm,
is full, you will not get stressed out. I
right.
sometimes feel that when your stomach is also full and you're not working, then also you will be stressed after some time because you will
Yeah,
become very lazy,
exactly. Lethargy gets us to us all.
very, very
Lethargy is a big
lethargic.
factor.
Like, it's like a comfort zone where
Yeah,
we are not even focused what we are doing. We're just
yeah,
doing
right.
and we're not
Right. So
enjoying in
that's
that
why you
moment.
need to have all these backstops, that RPA for the weekly meetings, monthly meetings, and then quarterly meetings, what was done in the last quarter, and then obviously the yearly meetings. Almost everyone sets up New Year resolution, so I don't need to put emphasis on the yearly plans. Everyone already has this, but the quarterly ones, monthly ones, and then falling back to the weekly ones, I think these are even way more important than the daily routines. These are even more important, I would say, because daily routines, they can be flexible. Not every day is the same. So
Hmm.
I don't really emphasize much on that. Daily routine can have some light, shallow structure around it. Shallow, by shallow structure, I mean that okay, I'm going to do 2 hours of sale no matter what every day. And then I'm going to do 2 hours of follow-ups every day, no matter what. Now, these 2 hours could be in the morning, they could be in the second half as well, depending on my energy and schedule and my priorities with client.
Mm-hmm.
Because after all, in the service business, our whole routine is actually driven by the client. No matter how hard and fast we say that, okay, I'm not going to take any meeting. If the client wants to have a meeting early morning, then we have to leave everything and do that first. So if a team member needs help first thing in the morning, then we do that first. So the
Definitely.
structure on a day-to-day basis needs to be shallow. It cannot be hard and fast. But yeah, the weekly ones, the weekend ones, and the monthly ones, the quarterly ones, these are actually under our control, and we can use them as hard stop to see what's working and what's not working and get us back on track. Right?
Mm.
Because there's a famous quote that Rome was not built in a day and Rome
Yes.
was not decayed in a day as well, right? It took hundreds of years to fall Rome. Actually, I heard it in Jocko podcast first, so
Ah,
that is yeah. So I genuinely believe in that. So even if the days are not going well, even if the weeks are not going well, if at the end of the month, if you can just backtrack, you can just review whatever is going right or wrong, then you can still get back
like
on track.
reviewing is very, very important, I guess. Like I have a notebook, I have my
Yeah,
Google Calendar, Excel sheet, and everything is connected.
exactly.
Like I have my notebook,
That's
whatever I
awesome.
have, whenever there is clutter in my mind, like,
Yeah, right. You need to
like,
write down.
yeah. So I start writing right now. I've recently started this habit, and
Mhm.
after writing it, I'm totally mentally free.
Yeah, exactly. Just put it out. Our brain is good at processing information, but it's the worst at storing information. So whenever,
In childhood, we used to have pen and paper always in our hand, but when we crossed 18 years, like, and we got little
yeah,
freedom in college and everything, we
yeah,
stopped using.
we were not actually taught properly as well on how to process our thoughts on paper, how to think on paper exactly. So we had to
Yes,
learn
how to think
everything
on
from
paper. That's a
scratch.
very important thing. That how to think on paper.
Right, right. So we had to teach ourselves that as we became professionals and people who are actually serious about their career, they get better and better at it, better and better at it, at processing thoughts, right? But not everybody in the beginning of the career knows how to
And
do it.
also, like, while doing this, it made me more easy to like go ahead with my book. Like I'm writing a book, man. So soon
Okay,
it will
awesome.
be published and everyone will
What's
know.
the topic? What's the topic?
Sales.
Come on, give us a
Topic is
teaser.
sales. The topic is sales. And I would like to talk 30 seconds about it. So it's a
Sure.
book I'm writing from my 10 years of journey, experience of all of it coming in the book.
Hmm.
And let me tell you a very crazy part. I have never read a book on sales.
Okay.
Okay, and it's been 10 years I have been doing sales. So whatever I will write in that book, you will never find it anywhere.
But
Okay,
are you not afraid, since you have never read a book, but you are writing on it, are you not afraid that a lot of topics actually there might have been experts who have already covered these topics?
I don't know. They might have done it, but that's the risk I want to take because
That's
the
true.
things which gave me results and also 20,000 professionals whom I have trained so far. It's not like I'm
Hmm.
just doing sales and not got any results. I have done sales, generated a good amount of revenue. Okay, people can
Hmm.
check on my LinkedIn how much I've done that. And now I am putting my experiences and thoughts into a single piece of paper and like showing it to like all the people around the globe. So everything what I've written, if you follow, you will easily make around 50,000 rupees to 1 lakh in
Hmm.
India
Yeah,
because it actually works. What I have done in offline field, what I've done in online mode, everything is like tried and tested more than 1,000 times. Everything.
amazing.
Because I have seen lot of failure than success. Lot of failures. I built multiple businesses, failed a lot. I
All
trained
of
a
our
lot of
journeys are
mentee.
same. So the thing about failing is you have to fail forward. Even if you're
Yeah,
failing, just
I
don't
always
fall on
fail
your back.
forward. I
Fail
always
forward.
fail forward. I always fail
Right.
fast because
That's how we get it.
I take a lot of lessons. And when I was going to writing the book, I was I was getting little bit goosebumps that
Hmm.
I am writing a book because it was a dream.
Yeah, you should take pride, definitely. That's how it should be. Yeah.
Then then suddenly that the thought came that if I will not write it, someone else will do it, and they will sell their product, which might not help.
Yeah,
So
that's great, man. Definitely looking forward to it. I hope I get the first copy delivered at now.
sure, man, sure. So I have also done little bit experiments with all the things I've learned in and mentioned in that book. And the most important thing that intrigued me basically is AI, because
Okay.
I think AI is a very trending thing right now, and from past 2 years it has got a lot of eyes on it. And
Yeah.
currently there are people who are building AI agents. Even my company also does that, and
Yeah.
deploying into the market. So, according to you, do you think that AI will bring a good revolution in the sales or not?
So I'm actually two-minded about it. So first of all, I feel there are definitely some aspects of the operation side that sales can speed up the process, but there are a lot of aspects where we still need the human touch. Not everything can be automated. For example, we have recently tried and tested AI calling for a
Mm-hmm.
real estate client, but we did not find much success on it. Few specific pointers if I had to go about AI calling, like if the customer on the other side of the call has a muffled voice, if there's a lady who does not pronounce things properly, or if they are using unfamiliar words that the AI model is not trained upon, then it does not work well. And then there are uneven pauses between the call because the AI caller, whatever the AI bot we are using, sometimes will pause for 2 seconds, sometimes it will pause for half a second, sometimes it will pause for 5 seconds. The pauses are
Mm.
really uneven. And then if there are places, if the person on the other end, the prospect is mentioning few places that the AI caller is not aware about. It's not in its lingo, day-to-day lingo. So it's if it's not available in the training data, it will not be able to capture that. And then it will say something like, "Sorry, I did not get you. Can you please repeat it? Are you interested in this or are you not interested in this?" And then there are some subtle questions which are like yes or no question, but the prospect might not answer it in a simple yes or no. And then again, the AI bot is taken back that,
Uh,
okay, I don't know how to deal with this. Should I just move forward with it or not? So there are still a lot of aspects which sometimes end up creating a bad impression, even when they are talking to a qualified prospect, I would say, which a human caller can easily identify and push through, right? So AI sales calling, I am sort of like against it. I would say that that's a place where still human touch is very much required. AI sales calling is not there yet. Even if we can master the tonality of it, that it sounds 100% like a real human being. It can sound 100% like a human being, but it can never be 100% contextualized on a live call, on a live conversation, right? So that's where it still lacks, but nobody knows the future. So let's see how it goes.
yeah,
Where
in
AI
India also
is used,
it's
yeah,
little very far like to achieve that thing, because
yeah,
Indians are very complex mind. They are having
yeah,
very complex
complex
mind.
and especially we have so many dialects. We have so many
Yeah, dialect,
dialects.
language
We have
also.
exactly. We have so many dialects. We have such a vast variety of lingo that we use on a day-to-day basis. So it's a lot. Even for an AI model, it will take a lot of time to actually get trained on our way of communicating with each other, right? AI is still way behind when it comes to reading behind the lines on what the user is actually intention to say, right? So
I
these are
also
things
think
that,
that it's not also artificial intelligence, it's algorithm intelligence. Like both are
that
different things. I
yeah,
feel artificial intelligence like starts learning on its own, like if it's
yeah,
getting
yeah,
some data. But in algorithm, we are getting training that data set with our knowledge again and again and again. So I think we are still
yeah.
not achieved that AI wala part. We are just in
Right. So
algorithm
there are
stage.
limitations, definitely. The part where AI is actually helpful, that is the backend part, creating the
Mm.
proposals, okay, preparing a response to the customer. So when it comes to chat support and trying to upsell on the chat, then the AI is really helpful because we have, let's say you have 1,000 users data, 1,000 is even very less, let's say 100,000 users of chat data is available, and then you can train upon it, and then you can introduce new products and ask the AI chatbot to try and upsell. So
Hmm.
that's where it's still useful. But if the organization does not have enough data point already, then it's not really helpful. So it's all about data, how much training data can we provide to the AI chatbot at the end of the day. But still, chatbot selling is still, it's more beneficial. It's more actually more
We
output
can do it on
oriented,
a
I would
scale
say.
as well. If we do on
Yeah.
chat selling, we can do it on a scale.
Selling on chat, but through AI can generate better
We have
ROI
built
than
that system as well for
selling.
our clients through chats and all.
Okay, amazing.
Like customer support, we have built for our clients. We have built like
Yeah,
chatbots.
customer support is really good. So
Yeah,
anything related to after sales, anything related to setting appointments on chat, anything related to even setting appointments on call through IVR, that's something that can be done. Inbound calling definitely can be taken care of, but outbound hardcore cold calling is still
that's a
the
total
things
different
to
ball
time.
game, man.
Yeah, right. So that's where we still need SDRs. That's where we still need appointment setters and trained closers. But
Hmm.
AI cannot. I don't think it's there yet. I don't think
Op
people will even
Operational
catch up.
side also, it's like pretty decent, but on the front end where the person is calling, it still needs a lot of
Right.
time.
On a basis of principle as well, I feel that it takes you back. That let's say if I am saying that in a business, customer is God for us, right? We value our customers. We assign a value to that customer. We assign a value to that prospect as well. So let's say if we are running a lead generation campaign, okay, and we are getting a lead, we are getting a call, we are setting up an appointment. That
Hmm.
means we have already assigned a certain marketing value to that person. That okay, let's say that person booked a call for 200 rupees. That lead was 200 rupees. The cost per lead was 200 or 500 or even 1,000. So on a marketing balance sheet, the cost has already been assigned to a person.
Hmm.
And while we are talking to the person, human to human, we also treat the person with a certain level of respect. Right? I think when you are just transferring that person to a AI call on the first impression, on the first call, you are completely taking away that respect from that. That okay, am I not even that important to your company that you cannot even assign a proper
Yeah,
human being
true,
to
true,
me?
true, true.
So on a principal basis as well, I feel that some customers get offended, and then at the end of the day,
Indians will definitely do that because I have also faced that. I'm also an Indian and I will
right,
also
you
feel,
get annoyed.
yeah,
Anybody can
I will
get
be
annoyed.
annoyed, man. Yeah. And
Right? So
people also
everybody
got
likes
annoyed.
easy.
Yeah. We have tested that part as well.
Exactly. So people get annoyed, and then people deserve better treatment at the end of the day. And it's your loss. At the end of the day, the loss is on your balance sheet as well. You
Yes.
thought that you were being way forward, you were being forward thinker in your industry by implementing that AI sales call and all that, but at the end of the day, it looks bad on your balance sheet only.
Right,
So can you really afford to lose money on a day-to-day basis for the long run? It's on you as well.
Actually,
Because yes, yeah,
I also feel one more thing, Sarthak bhai, that in
right,
India, there is lot of awareness and education needs to be provided regarding AI to the generic audience, so that the
right.
number of people who are like keen towards the knowledge of that, okay, the person is an AI, still I'm getting the right information. The right thing is important. How the person is talking is not important. Then I think the business will of AI will boost up in India more. Currently in India, if someone calls you for happy birthday, we feel very, very happy.
Mhm.
That stage we are in right now.
That's true. That's true. So
That
on paper,
emotional stage.
what
Yeah.
you're saying is right, but then again, on practical, I really don't know how far we can take it. Education is always will always be a part of it. So when it comes to like, so regarding, let's say we are providing monthly reports or whatever to our clients, that part can be maybe done through AI calling instead of
Yeah.
mailing people the report. Some AI bot can just call people up and tell them that hey, last month we have done this kind of performance. Those kind of
We have built a similar bot for our client. You have
okay,
whatever you have said, we have built a similar bot for our client, that whatever they
okay.
will do, it is already in their chat, and they just need to fill the data and everything will be in an Excel sheet. So the founder just needs to open the Excel sheet and everything will be there. So we have built something similar like that. Also, we have built around 10 GPT bots for different purposes. For example, like you want to create a podcast like Mr. Raj Shamani, okay,
Mhm.
and you want to convey in the similar tonality, similar storytelling format, then
Hmm.
how you can do that? We have created a simple bot who is trained on Rashomani. Okay,
Hmm.
you just need to put the data of your, like, for example, you want to talk about SaaS products. You just put the line,
Yeah.
and everything from the starting till the end, everything will be written by the GPT bot in that format.
Yeah.
And you can just record
So
a
these
content and
automations
start
are,
your
yeah, yeah.
record
Yeah, I
that.
have also seen quite a few automations like this. So these are really fascinating and helpful. So these are the aspects where AI is really helpful, I would say,
Yeah, I
preparing
guess
all
I
these
guess
things.
because in that case the chance of getting a virality will be more, because
Yeah,
some videos which have gone already viral, if you make something similar, you the chances of getting viral is more on the social media.
yeah.
So
So
that is a very good thing we have built for our clients, and they are loving it, and they are paying
definitely
in six
sounds really
figures.
awesome. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. So it's all about result after all. What kind of results are we thinking? So there are only two ways to actually, add value or assign value to any product or any AI automation that we create. Either that automation, that product that we created is going to save clients money to the tune of 7 figures or 8 figures, and that's why they are willing to pay 6 figures, or they are going to make money. So that's the only way.
Mm.
Either you help clients save money or you
Make money.
make clients make
And
money, right?
bro,
There's
you are
no
talking
other.
about save. I got to know recently about amazing AI tool that is Perplexity. So people
Yeah,
who are watching this video, if you have an Airtel SIM, Airtel is giving it for free for 1 year. So
yeah.
you can go and just claim it right now. So I have
Hmm.
just got this Perplexity Pro, and it has a very amazing feature of research. Like, let me show you. Like, it's a very amazing tool. Is my screen visible?
Yeah, yeah,
Let me do the full screen. So tell me any topic which you want to have a deep research, like any topic on sales or anything. Let's see how does it do.
hmm. Let's ask Perplexity if it is really good at AI sales or how it can help. Yeah, yeah, so,
With the proper metrics. Let's see what does it give. So I've
yeah.
selected this research, deep research वाला topic, and let's see. Oh, 3 minute में आएगा. 3 minute.
Perplexity tends to give better results than
I
ChatGPT, way
am.
better.
I became a fan of it, man. You just used it for 2 days. I got it
Yeah,
like day before yesterday. I used it 2 days.
yeah,
I have done a lot of research from past 2 days,
yeah. Let's see.
and like there are more amazing tools are coming. Oh, see,
Okay, these
future
are
of
market.
Indian sales. So market outlook and key performance metrics. So forecast period 2025 2030. AI for sales and marketing USD. Okay, itna hai. Okay. Tell me the future of AI in sales in India. I think it showed a very quick result. It didn't took 3 minutes, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think it's still gathering. There are
Hmm.
still such steps in the process. So that's why it's taking time.
Like, if anyone is watching this video, you can use this tool to research your topics which you have very like curiosity to learn upon. You can, even if you are in college, you can do research on the papers which you want to write upon.
Yeah,
Very
it's
very
best for research purposes actually.
yes. Oh my god.
At the market size.
Just see this, man. Indian organizations are set to 2.7x their AI spending in 2025 versus 2024, driven primarily by Gen AI pilots in sales, marketing, and IT. The CAGR from 2024 2030 is 28.5%, man. That's a good number.
Yeah, it looks really promising, but only the future. Like we have to still see. We have to sit this one out and really think about it in the next 10 years because we cannot be too hasty about it because people are laying up all the mid-level managers and all those people as well who were in the operations. Once you, the thing about this is that once you start laying off all these profiles or completely eliminate these profiles from the market, if after 10 years you feel that okay we need this people again, how are you going to set up the infrastructure suddenly again? Because
True,
these
true.
people are gone. They have all of them have transitioned their industries or their job profiles, and all of that is gone completely.
See this
Again,
third
that's the
this point, third point. Upskill for human AI collaboration. Invest in targeted training. Over 70% of Indian firms report strong need of AI literacy to fully cover Gen AI in sales. Guys, if you
this
want
this
to,
point this point reminds me of Jensen Huang's point of NVIDIA that AI will not replace humans. Humans who use AI will replace other humans.
yes,
Right.
yes,
So
yes,
that's where it is. Okay.
yes.
So
Nice,
everyone
man.
has to get their hands-on experience with AI at the end of the day.
If you are all in, then only you will be able to survive in business. You need to upgrade with time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So if we hire a SDR today or anybody, even if it's a closer or any BDR even, anybody in sales, if we are hiring somebody and if I can see clearly in their resume that okay, this person has got hands-on prompt engineering experience with ChatGPT or Perplexity, then obviously I will
Definitely.
obviously I'm going to value that candidate over somebody generic. Right. Even if the other person has closed more in revenue, I would rather prefer this person maybe, not 100% sure. It's very contextual thing. But still, I'll value this person because I know that I don't need to provide an intern with this client, with this candidate as well. He can create his own
That person is
proposals.
more independent in the work. I can give more tasks.
Exactly. With somebody who is more into revenue oriented, that person will need an assistant with that with themselves 24/7 maybe to set up the appointments, to book the meetings, to set up calendars, to follow up on their leads. All of that can be automated with the AI. So somebody who's good with AI, they can definitely get it done themselves. They can set up the automations. So
Mm.
that person, that's so basically it's like supercharging your existing sales professional. So that way it could help. So the sales professional is only focused on just getting on calls and closing the deal or making up the
Yes.
initial discovery calls. Anything else, everything else can be automated with your AI automations or chatbots and agents, right?
Yes, yes. So
So
100 बात की
that's
एक
where the
बात की
magic is.
100 बात की एक बात की if you are doing sales, master
Yeah,
the art, master the craft. If you're not doing the sales, start doing it, man. Because this is a
yeah.
pandemic proof, AI proof skill. If you learn it right now, you will be very, very happy for a long period of time. If you don't learn it right now, adapt fast. Because if you will not, your
Everyone is in
competitors will.
sales. Everyone is in sales already, but they just don't know it yet. And once you have AI, then it becomes even more competitive. Because even if you are in the back end operations or something like that, you don't know, but you are already pitching yourself in
Everyone is
front of
doing,
your
man.
future
Everyone.
employers. So adding that AI edge will definitely help you get better terms in future, right?
Cool, man.
Yeah,
So thanks, man. Thanks for
yeah,
this valuable insight. And we'll meet up regularly, most often, and
definitely. Yeah,
discuss
yeah,
more about these
definitely. Whenever
topics.
you are here, we'll catch up.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Whenever I will come over there in Delhi or Gaza, we'll catch up for sure. You come to Lucknow, we'll catch up.
100% man, we'll catch up. Sure. Take care.
Okay.